Welcome back to Mini Nublar in Jurassic World Evolution 2. On the previous episode of Mini Nublar, we built Hotel Hill, an overgrown aviary for Velociraptors, and I asked you guys input on what to do with this building, what to style it after, and Tortosaurus Rex suggested the Waffle House. So here it is. The Waffle House has found a new host and a new place. What we're going to be doing in this video, we're not going to be building over here. And we're not going to be building over here. No, we're subverting expectations. We're going to be... Yes, scream, baby, scream. There she is. We're going to be building right here. And that might not make sense until you realize that we're going to make a change. A change for the better. Because I had an idea. And I quite like it. We're going to have a zip line that takes guests from all the way up there to here. Let's do it like that. That's a pretty cool zipline trajectory, you know, going over this river, looking into the Brachii Parasaurolophus habitat, looking into the Rex habitat, and also, I don't know why I said it like that, and also looking at what we're going to be building in this episode, which is, what is it? It is like a raptor... bonanza. I like using that word nowadays. But in the movies, we have let's call it four families of raptors. They're not really like different species. But yeah, 4 families of raptors. We're gonna give each of the raptor families their own habitat, but it is sort of incorporated into one area. And we're gonna, it's like gonna roughly be shaped like a 4-leaf clover. But you know, it's gonna be like the 4-leaf clover of death. It's not gonna be a lucky thing, that's for sure. I mean, if you come out alive, you're definitely lucky. Cause yeah, I would feel very claustrophobic going into what we're going to be building probably. So I'm widening the path because this will be seeing quite a bit of traffic. Because people have to go to the interior of the build. Let's go out from there because it's in the interior where the viewing opportunities are. So there you go. I've thickened it up. This might honestly be a little bit too thick, but we can add trees in the middle to break it up. This is just easier. I'm just sort of like eyeballing it to get it to be square. That's pretty good. That's pretty okay. I'll take it. Yeah, now we're gonna attach these, hold control. Bam. Yeah, so this is going to be where they are looking into the habitats. And shaping it like this, the shape of the habitat that just sort of follows like the natural viewing cone of the viewing galleries. Come on, come on! Oh, it's so difficult. Good enough, I'll take it. Okay, so we have our 4 quadrants, and I'm just gonna figure out where to put which, you know, movie-inspired habitat. This is going to be the 3rd one, just because I think that this one is going to have the least amount of space because I don't want to cut into the canyon more than I've already done, and 3 just needs the least amount of space to recreate. I think this is going to be Jurassic World based. This one will be Jurassic Park based, and this one will be based on The Lost World. Those are all gonna need quite a bit of space. Honestly, this is a huge project. Alrighty, so let's grab the fencing. We want to give it like this pretty enclosed feeling. So we're gonna go with concrete. So for the first movie, there's like a couple of things we want to use, right? I use it so little, I kind of forget where it is. Where is it? Is it even a decoration? It's a decoration, right? You know what I'm looking for. Do you know what I'm looking for? Oh, it's over here. So obviously for the first movie, we need this thing, and I want to have the bunker. Let me just check the view. Yeah, I think we can bring this closer, angle it a little bit more, and then beyond, there's gonna be the bunker where they run to. Here, so closer, angle it a bit more, and then the bunker beyond that. I think that's okay. Okay, now we don't have to make the exhibits bigger than they need to be. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut into this one like this. There. They're not gonna all have the same shape. The shape is sort of gonna be dictated to by... it's gonna be dictated by how much we need to fit in there, you know? I also think it would be cool if on this side We have a little bit of a moment where guests sort of, quote unquote, walk into the exhibit. So like that. Surrounded by raptors. That sounds like a bad idea. What fence? What fence? What fence? I quite like this one, I think. Oh no, that's good. That's cool. Yeah, that feels really exposed, but that's kind of what we're going for. So like, you know, technically it's safe, but you want it to feel unsafe. You want some danger when you come over here. I actually think we're gonna extend this one more like that. There. Oh, that's a cool effect right there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, so that's like the basic shape of the first one. Now the basic shape of the second one. Okay, so this is based on the Lost World. So we wanna try to like create the worker village. I want this one, I think. Somewhere. That building is just really good for this purpose, and these two jeeps I can just drive away and place somewhere else, like we did with the jeeps at the start. And then I also like this just looks amazing for a worker village inspired habitat. All right. It's gonna be a little bit of a we're gonna be playing a bit of a game of Tetris. Hold on. I think though that the placement of these are going to be the most important. We have a huge one. We also have a smaller one. I really like the huge one because it has the, like that arch of pipes over there, which I think looks really, really, really cool. Look at this mess. I'm just trying to figure out the placement for these buildings. It's not easy. All right. I do like that. Maybe we should just go with that. I like the tower of this thing though, so I really do want to use that. There, let's check it again. That tower is quintessential. We need that tower. There's no doubt in my mind. So let's build the fences so our jeeps cannot return. Here, and it might be like super, like these shapes are super weird, right? But we can do something with that later. I think it's gonna be like interesting and inspiring. And also, yes, challenging connection points for the rest of the park. But I really think that that's going to actually work out in our favor. Instead of, you know, having all of these long straight edges, I think this is going to be much more interesting to work with further down the line. I'm filling up a lot of the space. Maybe I'm filling up too much of the space, but obviously it has to feel like a village, right? So you need several buildings in order to create that feeling. So that's our second exhibit. Done. Obviously that's not the case. Okay, so this one, really all I can think about this one. Ooh, actually no, I do have an idea. And oh, the placement here might be perfect. Yes, the placement here is perfect with this hill over here. I'm gonna bring it closer. We don't need much space in the actual exhibit. Grab that one. No, let's do the Malta one just because it looks rusted. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. There, let's check it. Yeah? Or should it be lower, you think? You can't answer. You're not here with me. That would be really weird if I, like, turned around right now and you were just there. Don't do that. No, don't do that. How about we make it a little bit lower? That is better, I think. And you can tell what we're going for, right? So that will be the Pteranodon cage. And we can actually use that. It can be a usable thing from the other side. So we would probably... Oh, it's angled a little bit weird. I kind of want to angle it that way. There, so we're sort of... Here, see? You see what I mean, right? We want to keep the round shape of it, but now we actually did make it quite a bit bigger. Okay. This is good. This is good. Because I was kind of thinking, like, what can we do with Jurassic Park 3? But this is a good thing. All right, so we're gonna use that. We're gonna go around it with the invisible fence. We're probably gonna like keep the canyon's like end placement as it is right here. And we're gonna do invisible fencing to sort of like connect it into the canyon maybe. And it would be cool, because obviously we're going to have a tour go through here. It would be cool to take the tour right up until this edge here, so you can also look into this Velociraptor habitat. It's quite a bit bigger, actually. It's turning out to be one of the biggest habitats, which was not intended. In terms of other things... This one's going to be quite foresty, but one of the key details is that we're going to be using this one. Yeah, you can barely see that. Plants are beautiful because the idea here is that the Velociraptors killed the Spinosaurus. I want to take it closer, though. We should probably go for the Riverside Bee situation, right? There... I think that'll still work. And then you pop in this dude. Oh, we do see the planter quite a bit better now. Okay, so maybe that's too close. It's all about the details. That is better. Like, it's further away, but the planter is less noticeable. Okay, so basically that's it in terms of... Oh... You know what would also be funny for this one? Like, I know it's from the T-Rex scene, but that would be fun. Oh, we should hide that somewhere. Here, like maybe over here. Like, you would only see it if you come into this section over here, and you would be like, oh, there's a toilet over there. That's so funny. You know? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's basically all I can think of for the Jurassic Park 3 one. Is it? We could put this thing somewhere. God, it's such a missed opportunity that we can't put this one in water. Like, I'll never not be mad about that. We'll circle back to that one. For the fourth one, I want to build like something Main Street inspired. It's not necessarily... Because like this is for the Raptor squad, right? And the Main Street is not necessarily the most iconic scene for the Raptors, but... It is going to be very different from the other 3 quadrants in this build, so it'll stand out, and that's why we want like a varied experience here. So we're gonna go with Main Street. I'm just always checking the view. I think that would be nice. Just have a couple of buildings to sort of simulate. Hold on, let's start with the obvious here. All right, let's take this one like that. Now, I could, like, place the innovation center. The innovation center is huge, though. I don't actually think it's gonna work. Where is the innovation center? What is the I think it's in a yeah, there you go. Like, technically, I could make that work as, like, the backdrop. And it's gonna be outside of the habitat, but, like, as the backdrop. Ooh, I do like that, though. I do like that. But I was technically gonna put it on top of the hill. I do like that. Oh, I might like that too much. Yikes, 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 yikes. Honestly, I think it's a pretty decent use of this awkward bit of space that we have over here. I don't mind it, and it looks perfect to have that as the backdrop over here. To really sell that this is, you know, based on Jurassic World. Oh, that angle being off is, like, boiling my blood. First off, let's just take this one like that. There. We can use this space for something else. Raptor show is gonna go back here. I think that'll work. Here, we'll leave some space for the raptors to go behind the building, so it is still part of their exhibit. So they do still have, you know, quite a bit of space. But we don't want to lose the effect of having the buildings like right by the viewing gallery. Yeah, see, that just looks way better. Here, but this can still be usable space for the raptors. Here, this is just a narrow passage where they can go in, and we can sort of visualize this as like, you know, a nighttime habitat. Not really, but somewhat. And then back here is where the Raptor show is going to take place at some point. All right, that works. That's possible. But what I would prefer to be able to do is this one. Pièce de la Rice. Yes, 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 yes. That's the gate we want. Cool beans. And then we just get rid of that. Here, this guy in front of it. Okay, okay. It's literally been 50 minutes to figure out the basic layout, but we finally have it. You can see just how extensive this build is gonna be. Oh my god, I have my work cut out for me. But we finally have it figured out, more or less. There's still one more thing, and that is the Raptor attraction, the Raptor show, so to speak. That'll be big enough, right? Definitely. Yeah, there you go. And I want another one of these gates. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll see. Well, I don't think that'll work. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. So we need more space. But for realism, I do feel like this should be a double gate. Because this is where the trainers would come in, right? That's the idea that we're going with here. I guess the trainers could go in before the raptors are in this part of the habitat. I guess that could be it. Oh, but this works. This works. All right. Here, and the trainers would be like behind invisible fencing. There you go. Because they wouldn't actually be in the habitat, like exposed to the Velociraptors. There would be the protection of the invisible fencing. I still would not want to stand there, but yeah, we put our faith in the invisible fencing in our parks. There you go. Oh my god, there you go. 55 minutes and we have it figured out. Alrighty, cool beans. There's one more little detail that I want to do over here, which is also have like one of those quote unquote going into the habitat moments. Oh no, the Jeep, the Jeep, the Jeep! Oh no, no. I forgot about that. I forgot about the Jeeps. No, you're not supposed to be here, you silly. No! Oh, it's a mess. Oh god, oh god. We're gonna be using you for other stuff later. Alright, pause. There you go. Here, so we have another moment where guests can sort of feel like they're in the enclosure. It doesn't really obstruct anything from here. No? Yeah, I really like that. Alright, and then the reason that I didn't want to go any further forward with this is that I want to turn this into a nice plaza and also actually have usable buildings. Yeah, we'll go big. Oh my god, I struggled so much trying to make something interesting, path arty out of this awkward area, but this is what it's gonna be. It was a struggle to even get to this. Alrighty. We're gonna move inwards though. We're gonna take this path. I'll just fill this in real quick. There, just so there's something happening in terms of the path color, because it is quite a big square that we have in the center over here. So we need it needs to have some sort of visual interest, you know, and we're going to be putting a fountain in here. I could have also done a garden, but I think we're going to use these side bits as gardens already. I'm just saying that if you would want to put a garden here, if you're going to be creating something similar. See, that's what I had in mind. And what I could even do is if we grab these... Actually, maybe a different type of tree. Maybe these types of trees. What are my other options? I think this is basically it. Or green. Let's go with green. There, that's pretty lovely. It might honestly be too lovely. You could also go with like a themed area. But apparently that's not what I'm gonna go with. Decisions were made. They might be bad decisions, but we're gonna stick with them. Here, and the other thing that I wanted to do, just to give it like a little bit of a creep factor. Use a lot of these trees with like the the overhang. See, that's quite nice.
One eternity later.
Oh my lord, there have been so many distractions today! And this build is already time consuming and complicated enough, thank you very much. Alright, so I'm back. I'm gonna focus on this exhibit right now, because I feel like we're gonna have to turn this into a two-parter, because there's so much work. So, the goal here now is to dirty it up, I think, quite a bit. Maybe just have it all be dirty, honestly. Just dirty. I think that's... yeah, that's better. And we'll add some of this, because now the point is to make it look overgrown, right? And abandoned. So a little bit of that. I've turned off the water need for dinosaurs, because, you know, in exhibits like this, I feel like trying to add water is, one, just impossible, apparently. Yeah, it's literally impossible. Okay, so yeah, it's a good thing I turned that off then. And we're just gonna pretend that the Velociraptors are also, just like the Jalopters, we're gonna pretend that they drink from fountains, which is gonna be this one. And we would hide that from sight. Would they be able to see it? They would, so we're gonna put that all the way in the back. So this would be like the water troughs for the Velociraptors. Alright. Okay, I should probably predominantly use the redwood trees, but I do really like the effect that this one creates, so we're gonna be using a combination of things. You really want to make sure that you just keep checking your view right here, because like that, it just muddles up that view that we had. And I think one like that. Check it again. Oh, yeah, see, I really need that tower to be quite freestanding to have maximum effect. Alright, so grab my redwoods. Grab me redwoods, here they are. Yeah, we'll put some in front. There, what about this one? There, one of those. That's not a redwood. I don't want to go overboard with the trees, because the point here, of course, is that, you know, it's a worker village. So I think I should go for predominantly smaller vegetation. I do like the dead tree. There. Oh, just checking, just checking. Yeah, see, he's, like, in front of the tower. We don't want that. No. Right, there. Alright. The superior fluffy bush. The king. There, we're gonna hide that. Maybe switch it up a little bit. Some tropical stuff mixed in. Yeah, that's already looking pretty good. Okay. Could use some stuff in front here. Would be lovely if we could find a log somewhere. Ah! A log right in front. Okay, now to sort of try to clean that up. Don't get rid of me, log. Don't get rid of me, log. Oh, I think that's the best we're gonna be able to do. I think I should count my blessings there. Yeah, nice. Okay. That's looking good. Some rocks in there. Honestly, in terms of an exhibit, you know, the buildings are obviously already doing a lot. Oh, what I could do is like some of these, which look a little bit more like concrete debris. So what you could even do is like if you make a perfect straight line with it, it sort of looks like there was a wall here and it's just completely crumbled down to the lowest layer, like the bottom layer of rock. I don't really feel like there would be a huge boulder in here, you know. It's a worker village. Maybe a smaller boulder, like maybe this one. There. Let's see what we have in terms of decorations. See if we can make this better. This sort of stuff is also kind of cool, because obviously this does tie into the Lost World. So what if we do that? I think that would be quite cool. Maybe that, not that placement. Maybe we would actually replace this mess over here. So there you would be... Yeah, I think that's better. All right, what else? What else? What else? Like, we could have also made like a bit of a camp. Maybe do that here. Move that tree. There, yeah, I think that's actually pretty cool. And what we could even do is add the fire pit idea that I've used for like my campsites. Spinning it around. There, now we have a fire pit. Oh, I'm regretting the size of this enclosure. There's a lot of cool stuff that we could do. There's like very little usable space left, but I mean, you could pretend that the Velociraptors can also walk on this, you know? Oh, I just realized I did something to get rid of me log. No, me log! Me log! Where's me log? No! Seriously, what did I do to get rid of my log? When did that happen? When did that happen? I really like it, and I think I've achieved like maximum capacity in terms of decor bits and stuff, so I should leave it at this. If you are using mods, I would definitely suggest, you know, overlapping this thing and placing it right there, and obviously putting stuff on top of that, so you would save a little bit more space. But, you know, unmodded, I think this is best while still leaving some space for our dinosaurs to actually walk around. Let's put him in there. Oh, that looks spoopy. Did I just really take a picture of just some trees with smoke? I did. I totally did. The first of the Velociraptors is in. I do really like having buildings inside an enclosure. I think it looks really awesome to see the dinosaurs among the buildings. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I am not happy with the fact that I'm gonna have to turn this into a two-part video, a two-part episode. I am sorry about that, but there's no way I'm going to be able to cram all of the work that would go into these habitats into one reasonably sized episode anyway. So yeah, you're gonna have to tune in next week to see how these 3 exhibits turn out. You're welcome to give suggestions for things that I should add. You know, we might as well make use of the fact that this is gonna be split into 2. So if you're like, Evo, major oversight, you should add XYZ to the Jurassic Park 3 exhibit, then please let me know in a comment down below. Your input is always much, much, much appreciated, and I hope that you will be back here next week for episode 5. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the game.